Table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. Overseeing that Philadelphia sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His side hoping that one blowout last week will lead to another one here. Across the way, the head coach of the Bills. Her side happy to be back at home after they were dealt a loss last week.
Mitch Wishnowski set to kick off.
Kate Scott, joined by my partner Brock Heward. That is punter Mitch Wishnowski to get this one started. And we're off on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. Free inside the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. He's got Smith again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Makes the catch. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot if you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And they stop him. No touchdown. touchdown. No first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVP. He's finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
First turn of the game for James Cook. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Before they can run a play on 4th down, we have a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
319!
Fourth down, here's Allen. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Hurts on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Barkley off the pistol give. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. They're Pitts gets it out wide, complete. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Ty Johnson now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And the NFL rushing title within his grasp as we enter the penultimate week. He sits atop the league in yards. Play action now with Allen. He's got it along the sideline. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Second down now, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Now Allen off the play action. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Another one for Cook. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Allen now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Vacates quickly left side. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Allen on the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Look out. Allen escapes the pocket. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on third down. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And the Eagles get to it. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
14. Bills nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Johnson with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. He could get there. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Completed left side to Smith. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Hurts now from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Bills 7. Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Ray Davis. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it could set the table for more.
First and 10 now from the 46. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Bills have a first down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
56, 50, half 10. Half 85, half.
Allen setting up to throw. Going all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Hey, hold. Out. Alert. Move. It's up.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 22
Now the Bills use their
yards.
3rd and final timeout.
Another Bills.
4 downs now to get in.
First
Here's
down.
1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Middle. Ready? What's that?
Again, Allen to the air. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Intended for goal.
Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal.
Leads to
Didn't
second
see a
and
whole lot of
goal.
room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
What's that?
To throw again, it's Allen. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
A 6-yard gain.
What's that?
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Here's the final play of our first half.
Ready?
One final shot before the half. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead on the last play of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter.
Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10.
The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Now a give to Cook, running left. And he gets him around 6 there. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Taken down by
Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, it's a run with Davis. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
2nd down run by Davis. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
From the red zone on first. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
This is Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Round 80. We go.
Cook again. And this time he makes it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills tie this game at 21.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
First down. First and 10 at the 47.
First and 10, it's Hurts. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for third down. It's a sneak, Hurts. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. On first down, Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here's a give to Cook. Space past the 35. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
What is that?
On the handoff, here's Davis. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's good.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Alert! 319! What's that?
Allen setting up play action. He rolls to his right. Throw right side, and Shakir has it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
10 more yards.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
On the pickup. It's second and inches at the 38-yard line.
Trying it left side with Cook. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be sent up just outside that red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Alert! 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 Ready? Alert! 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 Five wide. What's that?
Here's Allen. Looking to his fullback now. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Look out!
Now run, Davis. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5.
Ready? What's that?
This is Cook on the handoff. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills have taken the lead late. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 21. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Eagles about set to go on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. This is second and 6 coming up.
Second and 6 at the 28-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Finds Barkley underneath. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Here he is to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing now. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's fourth down.
Desperation time here on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Now it's Cook. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Is that?
Now run by Cook. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Ready? Go.
Well-designed run. It's Allen. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And finally, Brock,